And then sir, August 2025 sir.
August pa, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. For 8 months, pinabayaan nyo na hindi gumagana yung camera. And you know that it's important, yung CCTV, for transparency and safety sake. And it worked both ways para hindi kayo mapagbintangan nagnakaw at hindi rin para protection na rin ng mga pasahero na dumadaan dyan sa X-ray machines nyo.
Yes sir, to answer
8
po
months.
yes sir, to answer po yung question niyo po na 8 months po na walang CCTV po dun sa area na yun specifically. In the process once ano na po na yun nasira, in the process na po tayo ng procuring the new and upgraded CCTV.
Pero sir, 8 months. Grabe naman yan. Siguro 1 or 2 months, 3 months at the most. Sobra na yun. Pero 8 months?
Yes sir, yun sad.
Kung CCTV lang, pumunta ka lang dyan sa Shopee, makakuha ka eh. Totoo yan, magkano yun sa Shopee? Diba? 10,000, 20,000. Kumbaga, remedyo lang muna, diba? For the meantime, para hindi magkaroon ng gap. Bumili muna kayo dyan sa Shopee, Lazada, o. Lagyan muna kayo ng CCTV. Philippine Ports Authority. Nandito pa yung mga taga-PPA. Okay. Naka-receive po kami ng complaint. Nandito ba yung complaint natin?
Vicente.
Mr. Vicente, where's Mr. Vicente? My complainant. Dumaan siya sa X-ray scanning. Baggage X-ray scanning. And nawalan siya ng malaking halaga ng pera di umano. At ang sinabi po ninyo, sira yung CCTV dahil kailangan i-upgrade. Pangalawang issue, napakamahal daw po ng terminal fee. Umpisan po natin doon sa nangyari po sa sa pagkawala ng gamit ng isang pasahero. How did it happen?
Good morning, good afternoon, Mr. Chair. PPA has conducted a preliminary investigation regarding the said missing belt bag, and I will discuss the findings of the said investigation, Mr. Chair. So first, PPA first inspected whether or not the passenger did indeed have a belt bag, and according to the CCTV cameras, there was a belt bag that was also placed on the X-ray conveyor for mandatory security screening. And during the security screening process, prohibited items consisting of a hammer and a screwdriver were detected inside the brown box.
Okay. All right.
And then after they were detected, the complainant was instructed to deposit the prohibited items at a designated depository before boarding. After retrieving the said belongings from the X-ray conveyor, the complainant inadvertently left his black belt bag and proceeded to the depository. Upon realizing that the belt bag was missing, the complainant immediately returned to the screening area where security personnel inspected the X-ray machine, rescanned his remaining baggage, and searched the immediate facility. However, the bag was no longer found. Upon checking CCTV footage, it confirmed that the complainant left the screening area without retrieving the belt bag. The footage likewise shows another passenger passing through the same area shortly thereafter. However, due to the camera angles, image limitations, and the similarity of bags carried by passengers, the footage does not conclusively establish that the passenger took the complainant's bags. Archived X-ray images of the complainant's belongings were subsequently recovered and examined. The images generally depict personal belongings and electronic devices. However, while the available X-ray images do not independently corroborate the complainant's subsequent claim that the bag contained approximately 140,000 to 115,000 in cash, the images likewise does not conclusively establish that no cash was present, as X-ray images are not designed to accurately identify or quantify currency contained inside the baggage. The investigation likewise documented material inconsistencies in the complainant's declarations regarding the amount of cash and valuables allegedly contained in the missing bags. The different statements made during the course of the incident reflected various amounts of cash ranging from 1,500 to 150,000 pesos, Mr. Chair. And based on the evidence gathered, the investigation was unable to identify any person responsible for the disappearance of the bag or establish any security personnel that participated in or facilitated its loss. However, Mr. Chair, we're still continuing to review other angles of the CCTV footage in order to search for the bag, along with the secondary scanning of the box and backpack that belonged to the complainant to see if it was inadvertently placed in the bag when it was resealed as well.
Okay, sir, pakita na lang muna natin yung video, ano?
Yes, po.
Yung CCTV footage na provide yung mismo. Can we see that? Comsec? Okay. Okay. That is, where's the complainant? Yung naka-red, right?
Yes po, sir.
Naka-violet?
Naka-red.
Na cap. Okay, nilagay niya yung kanyang mga gamit. Alright, yung naka-red siya.
Opo, sir.
Right. Ilagay niya sa conveyor and then conveyor pumasok doon sa baggage x-ray scanner. And then tumawid siya. Okay, dumaan siya sa x-ray. Kinapkapan siya.
Yung naka-stripe naman po yung allegedly the one who took the belt bag po ni Sir Rolly.
Okay. And then, after that, naputol na.
Hindi sir, lumipat lang po ng camera transition po sir.
Kaya nga, so saan yung
Operate.
camera nasasalo kung saan lalabas yung mga gamit niya? Where's that camera?
And sir, unfortunately sir, yung camera po na yun is down po kaya and in the process of replacement po yung area po na yun.
Bakit po down?
Yung ano po na kasi na yun sir, yung camera is installed since December 2014 po sir. So, yung age niya po is nagmamatter po yun kapag ginalaw pa po natin yun, pwede po ma-damage pa po yung
See, how old has it been?
I believe 10 years sir.
10 years. So, how long has it been since namatay yung camera at hindi na napapunction?
And then sir, August 2025 sir.
August pa, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. For 8 months, pinabayaan nyo na hindi gumagana yung camera. And you know that it's important, yung CCTV, for transparency and safety sake. And it work both ways para hindi kayo mapagbintangan nagnakaw at hindi rin para protection na rin ng mga pasahero na dumadaan dyan sa x-ray machines nyo.
Yes sir, to answer
8
po
months.
Yes sir, to answer po yung question niyo po na 8 months po na walang CCTV po dun sa area na yun specifically. In the process once ano na po na yun nasira, in the process na po tayo ng procuring the new and upgraded CCTV.
Pero sir, 8 months. Grabe naman yan. Siguro 1 or 2 months, 3 months at the most. Sobra na yun. Pero 8 months?
Yes sir, yun sad.
Kung CCTV lang, pumunta ka lang dyan sa Shopee, makakuha ka eh. Totoo yan, magkano yun sa Shopee? Diba? 10,000, 20,000. Kumbaga, remedyo lang muna, diba? For the meantime, para hindi magkaroon ng gap. Bumili muna kayo dyan sa Shopee, Lazada, lagay muna kayo ng CCTV. Why wait kung magkano yung... Baka siguro kailangan nyo ng yung camera na magagaling sa inyo, sa supplier niyo at meron kayong ganansya. Pag ganun, sir, innovate. 8 months.
Yung sir, ongoing nga po yung pang
So, kailan malalagyan ng camera yan?
July 1 sir, na-implement na po yung up and running na po yung new CCTV system po natin sir.
Okay, sige. Now, doon tayo sa iisa lang yung inyong tao doon na nagmamando doon sa x-ray. Di ba dapat dalawa yan? Isa yung umupo doon sa x-ray machine at isa yung nagsisiguro na pumapasok ng tama yung mga bagahe o pinapahubad yung mga gamit o ano ba, relo. Kumbaga, in-example ko sa aeroplano or nagsasabi na, teka muna, meron tumunog, buksan mo yan, pabubuksan right there and then.
Apo.
Ang ginawa kasi dito sa pasahero, pinapunta 10 steps away
Yes po, tama po.
na dumubuksan yung karton mo.
Apo.
Habang yung kanyang ibang mga gamit, yung belt bag niya, andun pa sa proseso na ini-scan ng x-ray ninyo. Why did you allow that?
Sir, explain ko lang po kaya kung bakit naging ganun po yung process po natin, no. Si part po kasi is dalawa po yung category po niyan, is either prohibited or restricted po. Kapag prohibited item po, bawal po talaga siyang ipasok sa pier.
Wala tayong pag-aawayan dyan. Sige.
Pagka
Restricted, prohibited, sige. Okay lang, sir. No. Okay lang yon na kailangan ma-plug down nyo o pigilan nyo at inspeksyonin yung isang bagay na may kadudadula, hinala na gamit sa loob ng bagahe. In-stop nyo. Pero bakit hindi nyo pinabuksan right there and then sa harap ninyo? Bakit nyo pa pinapunta yung tao sa malayong lugar na nakatalikod siya at doon niya buksan yung kanyang bagahe para ipakita kung ano yung laman ng karton?
Mr. Chair, to answer questions regarding the procedure for security. So PPA has its own procedure when it comes to security when it comes to prohibited items, and along with Northport, they themselves have a procedure for security, and Northport has adopted and their procedure is very similar to PPA. And
Sir, pwede ba Tagalogin mo para maintindihan ng complainant natin?
sige po,
Kasi yung complainant natin, Tagalog eh.
sige po. Meron po
At saka karamihan sumasakay sa barko, Tagalog.
sige po, pasensya
Okay?
na po.
Huwag ka na mag-English muna, sir.
Sige po. Ang procedure po nito, approved naman din po ng OTS. And when nire-review namin po kung nasundan nga pong procedure, ito nga po ang nangyari po, na ito po ang procedure na kapag meron nakitang prohibited items po, may designated area po. Ang problema po na doon mismo sa conveyor belt titignan is makakos po yun ng delay. Tapos kung prohibited item po yun at binuksan dun sa conveyor belt na marami pong tao, there's a certain level of danger as well. However, Mr. Chair, because of what has transpired, that's something that we can review, and if we could improve the procedure.
Sandali lang, sir. Okay. So, yes, courtesy to General Torre, Yusek Nicolas Torre ng MMDA. Sige, sir. Kaya namin pinapunta at meron papuntang important meeting si General Torre. So, yung nangyari na yung isang retired general
Yes, sir.
na nanutok ng baril
Yes, sir.
doon sa isang motorista nagpark sa harap ng garahe niya. Ano pong status noon?
We referred it to the local police, sir, for investigation, and Mandaluyong police have already taken cognizance of the case, sir.
Okay. Now, pangalawa, sir, so yun, nasa PNP na. And then
Yes,
yung PNP, chinecheck kung yung kanilang lisensya number, tatanungin ko muna sa PNP.
Yes.
Kung PNP, doon kay General, anong pangalan ng General ulit? Is it
Rear Admiral Ramon Punsalan, sir.
Ramon Porcelan? At nakikita doon, kumasa siya ng baril at bit-bit niya yung baril, pinuntahan niya yung,
Yung driver, sir.
yung driver
sir.
na
Yes, sir.
kadiskusyon niya. Chinek niyo na ba sa FEU kung yung ano yung mga baril na nakalisensya sa kanya para ipakansela natin yung mga baril niya na
Yes, sir.
yung firearm na yun na ginamit sa panunutok?
Yes, sir. Nag-request na kami, sir, sa RCSU NCR. At then, initially, sir, wala pong LTAP, yung si General Punsalan, and wala rin po siyang firearms na
So,
recorded, sir.
so ibig sabihin, yung baril na yon walang lisensya, whether LTAP or permit.
Possible, sir.
So, therefore, illegal yung firearms na yun.
Yes, sir. Possible, sir. And we are case build up, sir, para doon sa illegal possession of firearms, sir.
Okay, so kakasuhan niyo siya for illegal possession of firearm using that
Video, sir.
video footage na meron siyang bit-bit ng baril at kumasa. Okay.
Yes, sir.
At pwede niyo po siya sampahan din ng kaso ng grave threat,
Grave coercion po, sir.
grave coercion.
Namin, sir, with our legal officers sa district, sir.
And that case is being,
Okay, we will
Fine na.
institute, sir, yung sa grave coercion, sir. Mas, kung sir, yung habang inantay namin, sir, yung complainant, sir, the driver.
okay.